Well, I'll start off, tip my hat to Darius Garrett. 14 blocks, 13 rebounds, and 8 points. For them to get a boost out of him that way, it makes them a very formidable team, and he really changed the game on the defensive end of the floor. And I thought their age and maturity carried into overtime and into regulation and gave them a boost. They're a very good basketball team, and I thought our guys competed very hard and we played a pretty well-played game other than a few non-execution plays coming down the stretch.
Derek, do you recommend to your guys to stay away from Garrett, or not necessarily, as the game progresses and it has become obvious that he's in one of those blocking zones?
Wow, I didn't realize it till the announcer came up a few times and how many blocks, but actually, the contrary, I told him to kind of try to go into his body, and that's what you have to try to do with shot blockers. And he still did a very good job of just changing and altering shots, and obviously I think was the player of the game.
You've been around a lot of basketball. Have you ever seen somebody that dominant in that area?
Yeah, just about every game I played my junior and senior year, I played with Camby. So. No, but that was a familiar look when you can get beat off the dribble, or the guy can get in there and you have somebody back there that can really change the complexion of the game. He was huge for them. I mean, there was 3 or 4 times I thought we had easy layups, and he came up with a block. And not only did he have 14 blocks, but at the same token, I thought he also altered, 6 or 7 shots. That was as dominating as rejection performances I've seen, I would say, in a long time.
You seemed a little upset at the end of regulation. Clearly, you wanted to attack the basket rather than. Is that accurate?
Well, I think, Ricky just waited a little too long to make his move and make his play. Listen, he won the game versus Fordham for us, and we really just put the ball in the only senior I have's hands and asked him to make a play. And I thought he took a little too long. The best objective is to get a shot off and give yourselves a chance for probably one offensive rebound. And we didn't execute and do that. We played hard, and we've been playing harder and harder as my young kids have matured. And now the next step is to really figure out a way to win.
In spite of that dominating performance and being 14 down, you took it into overtime. It can't be all bad.
No. I'm like I said, I thought our team competed hard, and we played a well-fought Atlantic 10 game. This is a bear of a conference. I mean, we got it easy. We get to go to Temple on Saturday, who's 25th in the country. I mean, every game I'm looking at on the schedule just gets tougher and tougher. And to go into overtime with a team with juniors and seniors that really know how to play and have a good system, I'm proud of my guys, but I'm not happy because we didn't win.
Derek, Freddie had a big game again for you again today. You should talk about his play a little bit.
Well, I expect Freddie to have a big game now just about every time out. If it goes the other way, then I'm going to be disappointed. We no longer have freshmen, and I think Freddie's starting to figure out how to play the college game. He actually, made a couple freshman plays and took a 3 in front of our bench, which was not open, and did some things, missed the block out. But all in all, those guys are growing up fast, and they're the cornerstone of what I'm trying to do here at UMass.
We just came out lazy at the beginning of the game. We let the home team, Richmond, get a lot of momentum against us, and they just rode the crowd, the momentum, and all the emotions from the team on the bench and everything.
You got in the middle blocking 14 shots, yet you still took it into overtime. A lot of adjustment, a lot of messing with your offense doing that. And what's that like playing the guys having that kind of night?
It's tough because it seems like every time you go to the hole, he's somewhere around the rim looking for a blocked shot. A lot of times when we stop the pump fake, he still blocks our shot. So it's very tough going against a good shot blocker like him.
So what got you back in it, even though he had a dozen blocked shots in the second half and overtime, and he still came back to force overtime?
Just us playing hard, not going away, not giving up. We could have easily laid down like at the beginning of the game, but we didn't. We refused to go away, but it was
Freddie,
still very tough.
Is this something you young guys are learning, that you got to come out ready to play and you can't get that fire in the hole?
Yes, sir. So we learn every game. It seems like every game we come out lazy, either in the first half or the second half. And every time we do that, we lose. So we started to learn that we can't do that.
He changed a lot of our shots today when we went to the basket into the lane. He was definitely a presence in the paint, and he played a great game, had 14 blocks, and that just says it all right there.
Yet you still took it to overtime. I mean, it's got to say something about you guys too.
We showed a bit of toughness today. We played hard. Down the stretch, we got to learn how to finish out the game, and come out with the win.
Ricky, what happened in the last second there?
In regulation,
Yeah.
I wanted to get the shot off, but Kevin Anderson played good defense. Got a hand on the ball when I went up to shoot. Not deflected it.
Did you lose track of time a little bit? Looked like you stayed a little farther back than you might have liked.
Yeah, I did. I lost. I was supposed to go a lot faster than what I went, and I feel like I had to force the shot up, but